Loading up. I'm gonna go to my Google Docs. So what are the new shows you watched?
So, let's see. So the new ones are actually only The Reborn is a Vending Machine,
Okay.
and then Undead Murder Farce.
Okay, yeah. So I watched those as well.
Yeah. You watched the Undead Murder Farce?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. I literally was like, what's new? And then I seen those two
Yeah.
were like episode 1, and then that's what I did.
Yep.
What's good? The Guapo Life. I like that name.
And I still got High School DxD, Golden Cameo, Kamikatsu,
What up, Josh?
Katsu,
Kamikatsu.
Relania. She's still in there.
12.
But yeah, Mashal ended, Demon Slayer ended, Hell's Paradise ended, and I finally finished JJK.
You did finish it.
Yeah.
Good. Oh my fucking god. Good. I'm excited to hear you talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. Godless Worlds is a time travel, not an isekai. Honestly, I'm surprised every anime isn't an isekai because it seems every fucking anime that comes out is a fucking isekai, to be honest. Like, I feel like isekais are like the most laziest way to write shit too, because you're like, yeah, we don't gotta write a backstory. The motherfucker got hit by a truck.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's dead, dude.
That's the end of it.
Restart it, you know?
What? He's a girl. Don't have to explain that.
It don't
He's
matter.
dead.
None of that shit matters, all right? Restart it. Okay, it finally let me log in. Mainline. Let me grab your anime. Mainline watch. I'm so happy you do this watch list, brother.
You're welcome.
You make me want to fucking drink your seed. Jobless Reincarnation. I have not. Have you watched any Jobless Reincarnation yet, PJ?
Jobless reincarnation?
Jobless. I think season 2 is out or is dropping now.
No.
I don't know. I've heard people talk about it. They say it's really fucking. Oh, Mushoku Tensei.
No.
That's why. Okay. Yeah, I do want to watch it. Maybe I'll put it up for a vote on the normal podcast. The problem is, dude, is for like Anime Trap House proper. I want to watch fucking Hell's Paradise. I want to watch Vinland Saga season 2. Way too much shit I want to watch.
Yeah, Hell's Paradise is my next vote.
Yeah, dude, Hell's Paradise. Oh man, we about to talk about it, but bro,
that shit's good.
All right, all right, let's get started. It's already fucking 6:50. PJ, does this start at 6 or 6:30?
6:30 is technically the time.
Okay, cool. Because I was eating
on Tuesday.
I was eating when you messaged me. You're like, "Where are you?" And I'm like, "Is this 6:30?" Okay. All right, you ready to start?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Jazz hands.
Spirit fingers.
People listening how are the levels? I think my levels are okay. I don't know. Just hit me up in chat. Tell me if the sound levels are fine, because I reformatted so everything's fucking wonky now, but we'll figure it out. Thank you, Haley. Or Hal. Thanks, Hal. All right, here we go. Konichi the fuck. Ah, dude. To all of you, beautiful, sexy, just downright gorgeous degenerates out there. Welcome back. It feels like we've been gone for like a year, dude. This every other week thing we're doing, PJ, makes everything It just makes it feel like I'm like I'm living faster. Does that make sense?
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Like not doing weekly and then having to jam all this anime in the day of. I just feel like my life is shortening. Welcome back to the ATH Mainline, where we give you guys quick squirts of the most correct opinions of the newest anime that's out, or old anime that we're watching, or anime that we talking about, and also other stuff. I am your host, Cody the Chipman Chambers, and with me is the only man that matters, the one who watches, the only reason this show exists, PJ.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
What are we talking about? Talking about a lot. It's been 2 weeks, you know. We've been saving this fucking load just for you guys. All right. Yeah. PJ finally finished Jujutsu Kaisen, so he's gonna talk about that. I'm really excited about it. We finished Hell's Paradise, Demon Slayer. Well, I want to hear PJ's thoughts on Demon Slayer. We already gave you guys that. If you want to hear my thoughts on it, go listen to the Anime Trap House, where we talked about the entire show in depth. We both finished up Mashal of Might and Magic. PJ is still watching why Relania ended up at the Duke's mansion because he's a piece of fucking shit. He's also watching Kamikatsu, Golden Kamui, High School DxD. We both started One Piece, which I never thought
Hell yeah, dude.
I would have ever said, ever, but we did it. Did you finish Sabikui Bisco?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And then we also watched new shit. New Undead Murder Farce and Reborn as a Vending Machine. I Now Wander the Dungeon. Fuck my life, dude. They just
fucking isekai me, dude.
They're never gonna stop, dude. They're never gonna stop.
Hell no.
Before we start giving you guys our opinions, I want to do a little bit of housekeeping. You know, we gotta pay the bills, even though this doesn't pay any bill. This is just kind of like, this is more of like a promotion for our other show. You can catch this show live every other Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. ish. Every other Tuesday ish, actually, also. And then, if you want more shit, you can come check out the the Anime Trap House proper, which is on Thursday at 5 p.m. CST, in case anybody doesn't live in the correct time period. On the Anime Trap House, we kind of do a deep dive into anime. We talk about, like, you know, one specific show for way too long. We talk about a show longer than the show actually is.
Oh, absolutely.
Which is pretty...
That's kind of the craziest part to really think about, too.
Right?
It's like, you guys could easily just go watch it.
Yeah.
No, but you definitely want to hear us fucking spit out fucking absurdities out of our mouth.
That's the thing. If we just talked about the anime, we could probably get it done in like 20, 30 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
But we need to have... We have a quota to meet. We have comes per hour and piss per hour. We have the PPH and the CPH. If you're not meeting the quota, you're getting fired. Like, you're off the podcast.
Gone.
If you want more content than 2 podcasts, then go check out our Patreon. We got a whole bunch of extra shit on there. There's drawings, there's pre-show, post-show, where we kind of honestly don't do it. You know, like you really want to hear us talk more? You fucking psychopath. Just like these psychopaths, our Patreon producers: Moose Man, Girl with the Pikachu Tattoo, Purdue, Big Happy, Diesel Tech, Sean M, Papa Squeaky. We love you guys. Thank you. Y'all are the best. Now, let's do it. Let's get into it. Let's talk about cartoons.
Hell yeah, dude.
I just want to get Relania out of the way, so please just fucking do it. Because I'm honestly, you talking about it is making me more angry. Like, the fact really that you're wasting your fucking time is just upsetting me.
Yeah. And just so I don't want to be like one of them people like, yeah, I watch anime, but do you really watch anime when you're watching it in like 3 times speed?
Right.
Are you?
Right.
Do you really get to suck in the knowledge? Do you feel what you feel on the fucking screen? No. We watch this shit 1 speed.
1 speed.
We fucking soak it in.
That's right. The normal fucking speed.
We drink it.
Yeah.
And this is bad. the whole 22 and a half minutes of Relania is just bad.
Yeah.
And the whole the whole premise of this episode is that the women make a handkerchief and they give it to their man, and then the men go out into the night up a mountain to go kill a monster and bring it back to him. And the bigger the monster, the stronger the monster. I guess the more they love you or some shit. So,
Okay.
Mr. Noah, the Duke, he ends up bringing back like this fucking crazy prehistoric monster that was only legend, and he like flops it down and he's like, sorry, I couldn't get you a dragon.
What? Hold on.
Like,
What's
what the fuck?
What's the point of the handkerchief? Like that's just like a fucking
I
good luck.
have no idea.
Like a good luck
Yeah.
charm.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, like handing them a pair of panties to sniff while they're out there in the fucking dark, I guess. That's what I would assume.
See, that would be better. Or like
Yes.
like a cock ring, or like put this on and then when you come back with the monster, you know. Like you'll be thinking about me the whole time. Or like put this vibrating butt plug in that I control from this
Yeah.
remote. You're like yeah, that'd be dope.
It sounds perfect.
That sounds way
Fucking
better than
sign
what
me
you're
up.
watching. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, he gets a monster, and then she like talks some shit to some of the other wives, because I guess one in particular has given a handkerchief to, or tried to the Duke, and he's like, "No, I'm too good for you." And now
Okay.
he's like, I don't know, it's dumb. Don't watch it. I should stop.
Yeah, I literally don't understand why you're still doing. I get it. I get it. You know, you're proving a point, which you are doing
Proving a
very
point.
well. But I hate you for it.
I'm gonna get I'm a couple episodes behind right now, so I'm gonna get caught up,
No,
and then hopefully this ends at 12 because
I hope it don't. I want it, dude. I want this motherfucker to be like Dragon Ball Z, but never have a break. You know what I'm saying? Like ever.
season 1, 63 episodes.
Yep, absolutely. All right, that still sounds fucking awful.
Yeah, it's bad.
I can't wait till somebody comes in. They're like, dude, Relania is fucking awesome. Like, I love this show, and
Oh, yeah, dude.
you slandering it is offensive.
Yeah, I
There-
hope somebody listens to the proper first, and they're like, "Oh man, these guys would love this show. They would fucking love it."
Yeah,
And then they go listen to this.
and they're just fucking shitting on it. Yeah, it'll happen. It'll happen eventually. All right, let's talk about Mashal. We both finished it.
Yeah.
11 and 12. Show's still fun. I think I'm less high on it than I was at first because
Yeah.
it's it seems like it's very like made for kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a lot of the jokes like are kind of like kid shit. But
Yeah.
I think it's still great.
Getting repetitive.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like
Oh,
hey, I'm kind of dumb, and they're like, yeah, and you're dumb, and look how strong I am, and he's like, all right, I'm gonna punch you, and then that's kind of how he
Yeah.
solves everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then he beats him, and he's like, "Hey, guess what? I guess we're friends.
Now we're friends. Yeah.
Now we're friends."
I kind of wish they would show more like him being in school, you know?
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
him
yeah.
like solving how to do this shit in school was just a lot
Yeah.
funnier and had better shit happening than him just punching somebody twice and then
Yeah.
winning the fight.
Him having to make the fucking potion.
Yep. Like that was hilarious.
That shit was good.
Him flying on the broom by just kicking his legs really
Dude.
hard. That was fucking funny.
Shit was funny.
Shit was funny. But yeah, then they just did the same thing for like it was like 5 episodes.
Yeah.
They're like, and now for the next, it was like a tournament arc.
And then they just kind of threw it away. I don't know if it just went so quick.
Mm-hmm.
And then towards the end, he goes up against the puppet guy,
Yeah.
and then he turns him into a puppet, and he's like, "No, too strong." I was like, "Dude, come on! I'm not asking for you to spell out everything, but like show a little inner struggle or something." No, this man just had like a cream puff, and he was like, "You motherfucker tried to squish my cream puff."
Yep.
And that's why he's stronger than your magic. Like, I don't, what's happening?
That's my reflexes, dude. I got cream puff reflexes. See, I want a degen version of this, but he has cream pie reflexes, you know?
Dude. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I still think it's good though. Like, I don't think it's bad, but I definitely, like, finishing it, it was kind of like, yeah, I guess I'll watch the rest of MASH, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last 4 episodes just kind of like, I
Yeah.
just started coming down off of the high.
Yeah.
I mean, I would still tell anybody to watch it because it is fun.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
especially
the
in the
fucking
beginning.
Harry Potter shit's funny.
Yep. But that's another thing. The Harry Potter shit, dude.
Yeah.
It's like everybody has their own magic. So it doesn't even feel like Harry Potter shit. Like they all have their own separate thing. So it's just like another power.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah. It'd be different if they had to, like, you know, use the different things they learned, but I mean it's whatever.
They have individuality.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah, still decent though. All right, you missed all of our Demon Slayer episodes because you have a life and shit to do. So how did you feel about the season finale?
Well, first off, it being very long didn't feel long at all because it was so fucking action packed. But the whole the whole fucking season has been action packed.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed it, but I felt like some of the stuff was rushed a little bit. The fights with the demons, I enjoyed a lot. But one thing we didn't have that we had in season 2 and with like Rengoku is that it just kind of like went, their life was over. It just ended.
Yeah.
And there was no like inner turmoil or them dealing with it. So like they end up killing that little monster guy. I can't remember his name. But he's inside of his own body that's headless, and he's hiding from the sun while trying to grab those fucking people who are running away.
Yep.
And then he just fucking shinks, and it's over. And I was like, that's it?
Yeah, I think that's the reason I wasn't as high as I was on season 3.
Yeah.
I think the demons, dude, just kind of fucking sucked.
Yeah, I don't know why, like
even the snake
fight
one.
was...
Like, he was just like, yeah, I like art. And then he's like, I'm gonna put you in this water bubble and then whip this dude. And then he just dies. And I'm like,
yeah,
we didn't even get to spend any time with this fucking character.
No. Yeah. Like they built up the other 2, is it Hashiras?
Yeah.
So like they built him up and they also did the backstory on Watermelon Tits.
Yeah. Which was dog shit. We talked about it on the podcast, but dude, her backstory was fucking dog shit. It literally was like a dude from the 50s wrote a female character in a show and was just like, she was trying to get a man and he didn't like her, so she didn't like herself. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, who wrote this character, dude? And then you think about like Nobara from Jujutsu Kaisen, fucking written almost exactly the same, and she's like, I don't give a fuck that people don't like me. You know, like, I don't know. Absolutely. I just feel like Mitsuri's backstory, it was just very poorly written. It just felt old as fuck.
Also, like, nobody really died in hers. So that kind of sucked too.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, you got Murichiro's, who's like fucking so traumatizing, and they're like, why are you here? What's your sad backstory? I couldn't get no dick. I'm like, what?
You see my hair? I have to change the color.
Yeah. I had to change my color. Oh no, PJ fucking died on me.
Because nobody wants me eaten by bugs? Like rotting away in a bed? Fucking dumb.
Yeah. The maggot shit.
The direction of the story I think is pretty cool. I didn't fully see it coming, although maybe I should have. But I will say that there's a moment where fire erupts and it was beautiful. Like just the illustrations and the colors of it.
Yeah.
Fucking immaculate. I really liked that, but again, no real meaningful death with any of the characters that are inside of this season. So like there's meaningful death with like family members and some backstories, But as far as the people who are actually in this season, like my fucking America Hashira, like he doesn't die, and that was like kind of crazy out of the left field after I just saw him get fucking like 15 holes blown through him.
Yeah,
And
which was fucking dope.
yeah, it was really cool. I'm really happy he didn't die because I want to see more. And then we've talked about it before. The other two guys aren't here.
Yeah,
And I've already instantly care less.
Yeah. It's not even that I care less. You don't make me care about any other characters. You could do it.
Yeah.
You can do it in a 12 episode show, but like I don't really give a shit.
And I don't want to say this too loud, but maybe just a little less fighting, and we could have had something here. But
Right. Wow.
They went straight into it.
Controversial coming from PJ.
I know it. Because don't get me wrong, I loved all the action scenes. It was fucking fun. But I needed something more.
Yeah.
Than just that.
Dude,
and maybe there's going to be a second half to season 3, and it's going to be okay, like they did in season 2, where it was like almost immediately all fighting with Rengoku.
Yeah.
On Mugen Train.
Well,
so maybe we're going to see something.
Think about season 2 though, man. How much I liked Gyutaro and Daki. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like by the end when they died, I was like, and like we got their backstory. I was like, dude, these characters are fucking dope. Like I really liked everything about that season. And then you go to this one, I'm like, you could have done that with one of these demons, but both of these demons were fucking dog shit. I didn't give a fuck about either of these things.
It also has me worried that either the remaining of this season or we go into the next season is that there's still 3 more demons. Like, are they either A, going to rush through killing the other 3 demons to get to the main boss, or are we going for 2 more full seasons of just demons before we get to the main boss? Like, I don't know what direction they're going to plan on going. I know he's like, I got to get, the girl. And it's like, okay, well, are you going to, though?
Right.
Or are you just going to send in your fucking pawns? Which, of course, he's going to.
Yeah.
Because why would they even show us the other 3 ranking demons?
All I'm going to say, if Akaza doesn't get his own season with Tanjiro, I'm going to fucking lose my mind. All right?
Yeah.
I want that fucking revenge from Akaza killing Rengoku. Dude.
And him having, like, the sheath or the fucking sword guard on his sword now, too.
Yeah,
like, if I don't get a visual of him holding it and looking him... Ooh.
Dude.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll fucking lose my mind. I'll freak the fuck out. I'll be fully erect the entire fight, dude.
Yeah.
I just like Akaza regardless because he's just a fight guy. He's like evil Goku, dude. He's like, who are you? You want to be a demon?
Is.
You want to fight me forever?
Yeah.
I'm fucking down.
But season 2, man, was just so good. You had, was it 12 straight episodes of Mugen?
And you had 12 episodes of Mugen Train, and then you had 12 episodes of the entertainment arc.
Yeah, and fucking the death of Rengoku was fucking
heartbreaking.
Made my inside heart.
And that's what I'm saying, dude. They did that in 12 episodes. They made you feel that for Rengoku in 12 episodes. I don't care about Muichiro. I don't give a fuck about Watermelon Tits except that she has watermelon tits. I don't care about those 2, and I didn't care about the 2 demons. The only thing that hit me was that very end scene. I'm not going to talk about it, but that last scene with Tanjiro. Right. I thought that very well done.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was good. But also, at the same time, I was almost upset. Because I was like, oh shit.
No.
And then I was like, of course.
But hold on though. We don't like people not die, right? But at least this had something to drive the plot forward. It wasn't just like, oh, it just happened. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yep. Like it's a major pivot point.
Yeah, so, absolutely.
Yes, so that's good. I would agree.
So since you weren't there, I want to hear your rating for season 3. What would you give it?
Fuck, dude, just gonna put me on the spot like that?
You weren't there.
It's just gonna be a dope.
Yep. Okay. I think that
I
was a
hate to
general
say it.
consensus.
Yeah,
I think everybody gave it a dope except Justin, and Justin gave it a dopest dope.
really.
I'm pretty sure Justin is the only one who dopest doped it. Or no, was it
Yeah,
Kyle?
the story just it. I don't know,
I don't
but
remember.
it just not enough story, not enough care. Too quick on the fucking demon death. Like they just meant nothing at
Yeah.
all, which is not something that is the usual. So interesting turn.
Okay. Okay. So we kind of lined up. I'm glad. I'm glad. You know, PJ, look at you, PJ. Mr. fucking logical, like Mr. Thinking, Mr. Watching and intaking
Mr.
and processing.
Taking,
Fucking
drinking
eating
that
it, dude.
fucking liquid in.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear your thoughts on the absolute masterpiece we've been watching for Thursday. Yeah, dude. All right. Let's talk about
Yikes,
or let's hear
dude.
you talk about, since we're talking about some type of porny anime, let's hear you talk about High School DxD.
So I will say this show, it leaves not a sliver of like opportunity off. Like if somebody is moving up the panties,
Yeah.
if somebody's turning around, the titties are fucking shaking into the next room over.
Yep.
If you're dying, there's a titty out.
Dude, if you're fighting, somebody's asshole is in the air. There's a titty flop. Like you're seeing a part of a woman that you want to see.
Yeah, and maybe I'm part of the problem. But
1,000%.
not.
We both are.
Yeah. So the moment he like hung out with the nun chick who can heal people, I immediately was like, I gotta see them titties. I don't know what it is about her being a good, godly human being, but I was like, fucking show me a titty. And I was like, they're never gonna show it to me because I want it too bad.
Mm-hmm.
And then they did.
And then they do.
And then
dude.
they did.
That's, you
They're
know,
like, fucking did.
if there's
died?
one thing you
Show
can
'em a
count
titty.
on, if there is one thing, PJ, that you can count on in the world of anime, is that when you watch an ecchi, if there's a woman in it, you're seeing the titty. All right?
You're seeing the titty.
You're seeing the titty. Like, that's just how it goes.
Yep. Yeah, so in episode at least 4 through 5, I think, I can't remember where we left off last time, but he hangs out with the nun chick, and then she gets captured, and then he's got to save her, and then she's turned into a devil, and now she's like a little like, ugh, my boy Issei is talking to other girls, what's going on? And he's like, calm down, bitch. I like you a lot. That's as much as I understand.
Yeah.
I'm just going to keep on watching it because every time I think I don't want to watch it and I want to watch something else, then I'm like, yeah, but I have not seen a titty in 5 minutes.
Yeah, you're like, man,
So
I
I
just
gotta
watched
go.
these like 12 other episodes of One Piece. I ain't seen
Yeah.
Anami's titty one time, dude. I gotta go watch
Not
at least
one
2 episodes
titty,
of High
dude.
School DxD, dude. I feel you. Guapo
The
Life,
show's pretty good,
he,
though.
he
I'm
makes a
enjoying
good
it.
point. In chat, he says great boobs. High School DxD has good tits, dude.
They do. They really do.
And I just want to point
the
out,
redheaded chick, dude.
fantastic.
Ooh.
We watched that one fucking show on the pod. What was it, dude? I can't remember if you were there or not. The one where
Are you talking about
it was
the,
like just
the world where there's just a couple dudes?
yeah. There's like
World's
2
End
dudes.
harem?
World's End Harem. Yeah.
I was not there.
Okay. That show, the tits in that show, fucking
Mm-hmm.
sucked, dude. I want you to go watch it and just. I swear to God, they copy and pasted the same titty for every woman. I'm like, I've never seen a
have to watch
lazy or etchy in my entire life, dude.
Oh, fuck.
But yeah, the tits at High School DxD. Fantastic. All right. Speaking of tits, this next show has nothing to do with it. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not watching it. Talk to me about Kamikatsu.
Kamikatsu. So there's no titty out, but there's definitely plenty of titties.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, my God. Yeah, okay. So we've taken a pretty good turn in the show. There's titties.
Wait, what?
We just don't see a nipple. Okay, with no nipples.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so. I'll have to rewatch it now. I'm second guessing myself. Okay. All right. So They destroy the giant castle. That's the kingdom's castle. And they find out, the emperor is a fucking skeleton and there's just robots running the whole world anyways. Turns out the robots get all their power from the fucking castle. So they're all powerless at the moment. But, dun dun dun, the robots can get stronger by gaining followers. So they're pretty much a god. They're god robots.
Okay.
That's a dumb plot point we can look past. They started losing me in episode 5. They got me back on episode 6.
Did they bring the tits out?
Yeah, dude.
Of course they did.
So they go to a neighboring city, and they found out that they started their own religion. And one of the fucking robots have moved in over there, and it is a religion based on sex, lust, and perversion. Fucking the
What's
right
it
up my alley,
called,
man? I don't even know.
Give me a
I
name.
can't remember. I have no idea.
Whatever.
So Yukito decides, he's like, well, fuck, they're going to get stronger than us, and they're probably just going to kill us. So he goes straight fucking what religion does, and they're like, we got to get all of their followers. And he's like, there's a few ways to do this, but the number one best way to do it is we got to infiltrate their fucking religion and steal all their followers. So it is Yukito, the big-tittied bitch that is the barmaid, beer maid. And then Kamikatsu, which is the little fucking god. And I want to say the robot. Oh, no. It's the perverted guy who loves Kamikatsu because she's pretty much a child. Looks like a child.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Fucking
anime.
Sweep some things to the side.
You got
300-year-old, 12-year-old? Perfect. Yeah. Fuck. So they infiltrate it, and they have to go through initiation. So they walk into the main doors, and then this bitch comes and gets him, and they call her the chief slut. That's
that's a good
dude.
That's a good fucking
slut.
name. Chief Slut.
She comes out to the front. She's like, what's up? What do you guys want? They're like, we want in. She's like, all right, fuck it. Come on, let's go. So they put him in a room, and the robot takes a little cell phone and takes pictures of them. And I guess when she takes a picture of them, it puts like a lust spell on them, and they lose their fucking mind.
Okay.
And they just get instant horny. So the beer maid's over there trying to get her clothes off and trying to rip his clothes off. But it's all right because Yukito has built up a defense against this shit. He's like, I trained for a long time to fucking get rid of religion with my dad. Yeah. I'm so smart. He's like, I got this. So he's trying to get everybody fucking level-headed again.
Yeah.
Kami and fucking that weird dude is in another room. And she breaks down the fucking wall because he won't get the fuck away from her. And he's butt-ass naked already, just chasing after her, of course. It's, okay, that's where we went.
That's a lot.
Yep. So the girl, the chief slut, comes back to the room because she's like, all right, I got to check on them. They're probably fucking a bunch. So let's just make sure everything's going okay. And since Yukito, was able to, withstand the fucking test of time of the perversion photo, I don't know, it goes straight to her. So she walks in the room and just fucking gushes.
Oh,
she just instantly comes. Noise, everything. The only thing we didn't get was an actual titty out.
Yeah.
But it was pretty good. They were I can't remember if it went to just a screenshot of literal water just out.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's exactly what I'm here for. You lost me in episode 5. Didn't give a fuck about followers and gods. You got me on 6.
You got me back with the squirt, dude.
Sex religion got me, dude. It turns out the chief slut is a virgin. She's never had sex. And she also hates this religion and was forced into it. So she's like, will you guys please save me?
Get me out of here, dude. I just got to listen to people fuck all the time.
Yeah.
I'm so sick of squish noises, dude. I have to clean the floors every day.
It's like a fucking club for swingers. You're just everybody gets their own towel.
Yeah.
Everybody like gets a rag, your own cleaner.
Yep.
Take care of your fucking cum.
It reminds me of
But
Shimonetta. Like how with the Anna from
yeah.
Shimonetta, just fucking
Yeah, dude.
just constantly leaking.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
I want to make sourdough bread with that shit.
Yeah, dude. I just want to get a swimming pool of it and just gloop around in it, dude. You know? Just let me gloop a little bit.
I want to get the donuts and I want them fucking filled with it. And then I want to dehydrate it and sprinkle it on top.
Yeah, dude. I want to get normal donuts and have her make the donut holes. You know?
Dude.
It's just solidified juice.
Yeah.
You know?
There's not a hole I wouldn't lick.
That's right. Gross. Guys are a mistake, dude. Guys are a fucking mistake.
Kamikatsu episode 5. Just push through. You'll be all right. Episode 6, dope. I'm going to keep watching for sure.
Yeah, now it sounds like your fucking show. He's like, listen, there's not a lot of fighting, but we finally got the fucking.
I swear to God, episode 5, I was like, why am I here? This sucks. I don't care about the story. Who fucking cares about robots? This is dumb. They fucking got me.
They pulled you in. All right. You finished Jujutsu Kaisen. I really want to hear your thoughts on the. I've just been excited for you to watch the last part of this.
Yeah. So, first off, we get the brothers of the 3 brothers of the cursed. They're curses, but they're humans. I don't know. They legit made somebody eat fucking abortions, dude.
Yeah.
They're like, here's this unborn cursed child. We're going to literally shove it down your throat. Disgustingly great. I loved it. The noises they made while they were shoving it down the fucking dude's throat.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I want to know.
What I'm into.
So, you know how they have the people that, they pay them, they're like, make these noises. Figure it out. I want to know, we want this to sound like a person getting force-fed an abortion through his throat. And they're like, I got you. And they just, had to go find shit. They just grab a whole chicken and they just start squishing it or breaking bones and shit and snapping it and then shoving it down a fucking cylinder. That'd be a cool job.
Oh, absolutely. The sound guy. So then we get the fight where Megumi, is that how you say his name?
Megumi.
He uses his partial domain expansion. I don't know if it is partial, if it's full. I thought it was partial, where he has the shadow realm that comes across the floor and the animals just start grabbing him and holding him down.
Yeah, that's
and
partial.
him going back in his head and thinking about the glizzy guy. I can't remember.
The glizzy guy.
The main devil.
Yeah.
Not Yuji, but the devil inside of him.
Yeah, Sakuna.
He gets back into his head and he thinks about the time where he's like, that's a shame. You could have been stronger than this if you would just do it, bitch.
Yeah, just fucking do it.
That shit was cool.
Yeah.
That shit was really cool. And then he fucking just destroys that guy. Then we get... Dude, Nobara is fucking a monster.
She is so dope, dude.
When the fucking curses give him the poison, and they're like, hey, yeah, it sucks to be you. And she's like, well, I got an idea. I'm just going to fucking stab myself with my own nails. And she just fucking, one after another. They're like, that doesn't physically hurt us, right? And she's like, yeah, but it hurts you. Pain in your head, dude. And then she just keeps fucking going.
Yeah. She doesn't stop.
No. And then underground, too, when she was in that domain with the thing, her just going ham with the fucking nails, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just it's another great one of just I don't want to say she's a very well written character, but they didn't give us the bullshit female stuff because it's not needed, which is great.
Yeah. It's like she's just a person, you know?
Yeah.
Which is all you need to do.
She's just She's just out here building curse houses, dude.
Yeah. It's fucking sick, dude.
And then they got me because, like, so Yuji then destroys, like, the ugly faced fucking one. I don't know what the fuck that one was.
Yeah.
Disgusting looking guy. Smashes his fucking head in. And then he uses, is it that fucking, like, Ultra Instinct shit again that he uses, and he punches off the dude's fucking arm?
Yeah.
And then he runs away. He hops on a fucking truck, and he's like, drive if you don't want your buddy to die.
Mm-hmm.
And then she grabs the fucking arm and puts a doll on it. And she explained it just like an episode ago. And I already am so dumb and so caught up in all the fun shit that I already forgot.
Yeah.
And then she fucking smashes him, dude. And fucking the spikes that come outside of his fucking body, dope as fuck.
Yeah.
The whole show is fucking cool. And like this whole season is really like, it's honestly not that deep into any real story. We get some good action scenes. We get some decent little fun sprinkles of like Gojo and shit coming through. They could have done Todo and him for like 8 more episodes.
Yeah.
And I would have just been so
You could
happy.
give me a whole season of that.
Oh, yeah.
I would have easily watched it.
Just getting a little bit of that, and then them looking forward at the end where Panda takes one guy. I can't remember if it's the fucking sushi guy who takes somebody, the one who can't talk.
Yeah.
And then Dodo, who's like, he takes Yuji. And I'm just so pumped that season 2 is just going to go into him taking him under his wing, because we are about to see some bad ass fucking fights.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm really excited for the next season. It's really soon, right? Is it like in a week?
5 days.
5 fucking days,
I think it's the
dude.
10th.
Oh, I'm excited. I need some new shit to
it's-
watch, so that's going to be super fucking cool.
Yeah. Perfect timing. Also, the 24 here hardly felt like 24.
Nope. not at
Honestly,
all.
it was so quick and so good. Nothing was drawn out. They didn't even do any like weird backstory thing where they had to like look back in the first 12 of the season.
Yeah.
They like just did a really good job all around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I know when we did the podcast on it, we were just couldn't praise it highly enough. Just it was so fucking just good. Like you just have like your plot points, you know, you have your certain fights, you have the certain things people need to know, and it's just like a very concise, tight story. It's just good.
Yeah.
Just good writing.
Introduction
dude.
of characters. Yeah,
Yeah.
everything was like easy. It was easy to take in, easy to understand. The goal was fucking laid out for you and what the idea is. I love that like the bad guys started stealing the fucking glizzies, so that way they were like, we're only stealing them because I think we want to give them all to him like immediately, and they don't want to
like,
give them to him now.
all at once. Yeah, we want
I'm like,
we
hell
want him
yeah,
to
dude.
explode. Yeah.
Also, fucking Sukuna, he's like, it's fucking, Megumi's like, hey, you should probably take this glizzy because I can't hold on to this. You got the most energy. And then Sukuna just puts a mouth on his hand and eats it. I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck yeah, dude.
Dude, that's so cool. I fucking love Sukuna. He's the best, dude.
Hell yeah.
All right, dope. I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah,
All right.
I can't wait for season 2.
Me too. Fucking pumped. So we've been watching One Piece. We've been doing it. We finally started it. People have been yelling at me for fucking years. And you're already triple what the fuck I've watched. You psycho piece of shit.
Yeah, some people do podcasts. Some people listen to music. Some people play video games.
Mm-hmm.
I just watch anime.
I just watch it.
Fucking 2 weeks, 40 episodes, man. I couldn't stop.
So you're episode 45, huh?
Yeah.
Talk about it.
Well, fucking... Okay. So I've got just the plot points here.
Okay.
So we got Usopp that joins the Straw Hat Pirates. So we get that fight between him and the cat dude. That's done. Usopp's joined. The sad girl gives them a whole boat and was like, live your fucking dreams, guys. Love you. Goodbye. And then we go into, and I can't remember what triggered this, but we get the backstory on fucking Zoro.
Yeah.
And I think it's like maybe an episode. He falls asleep and then he remembers his childhood and has a dream. And holy fuck, did I not think I would care this much about about Zoro. Like, I know he's cool and everybody likes him and he's fucking like the shit, but like I haven't seen anything I've been too crazy about. And then the person he trained with as a child dies. Have you seen this part yet?
I have not.
Okay, well, I'm sorry.
I've probably read it though. I've read pretty far in the manga.
Okay, so I'm not holding back. His partner fucking dies.
Oh yeah. I remember this.
He loses his fucking mind as a child. It was like, and then, dude, he's like, I'm gonna become the strongest fucking swordsman ever.
Yep.
And then he goes to the dad, and the dad is sitting fucking looking away from him at a wall, and he's like, brother, I can't even fucking look at you, dude, because all I see in you is my daughter, and it makes me sad. And he's like, listen up, dude. Oh, I about fucking lost my shit. Yeah. I was gonna really lose it if the dude was gonna literally tell him to leave, like I thought, and he trains him for the next 8 years to make him fucking stronger. And Zoro's the fucking bomb.com. Then Zoro goes up against Hawkeye, which is
yeah, dude, and gets fucking folded, bro.
Dude, like it's fucking ruined.
Gets folded
and
quick.
Zoro fucking walks up and he's like, well, you know what? I fucking suck. Get me.
Yeah.
And Hawkeye's like, you know, motherfucker, you fucking one commendable dude. Fucking, I'm gonna pull out the big motherfucker for you, dude, out of respect.
Yeah.
And fucking cuts him down. Ah, fuck. That shit was good. And then Luffy, like, gets over there and he's like, bro, what the fuck's going on? And he's like, your dude's kind of crazy. He's like, I didn't kill him because we're going to fight again.
Yeah.
Fucking wild.
But he's like, he told me to do it. He told me to kill him.
He told me to do it.
He got mental issues, though. You got to get a therapist on that motherfucker because he was like, I lost. Fucking kill me, dude. like God damn. Just train more. What are you talking about?
Then we get Luffy versus Don Craig was actually, I think, right beforehand. And then Hawkeye leaves or some shit. But either way, Luffy fights him. He ends up defeating him. And I can't remember exactly how he defeated him. It was his persistence of never giving up.
That's right.
Just, like, the dude puts some spikes out, and he's like, you can't punch through this. And Luffy's like, I don't think you get it, dude. I'll just keep punching.
I will fucking punch and punch. I will, even if I only have nubs, I am swinging on you, bro.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck, dude.
After that, they pick up our boy, I can't remember his name, but he's the chef. So now they've got to cook again. Yeah. Sanji.
Sanji is the fucking dope, dude.
Yeah, the man with his legs.
Yeah.
Just loves him some women.
That's right, my boy.
I thought, if Nami gonna show anybody a titty, it better be him.
Yeah, probably he's in love. He wants it too bad,
He does want it too bad.
Nami type of bitch to hold out. Sanji wants it too bad.
Yeah, dude.
He be like, show me a titty. She's like,
So then Big Sis Nami then steals their ship and all of their fucking treasure to head back towards Arlong Park, which is apparently the pirates that she's a part of. And she fucking double crosses our dudes. We get this huge story about her and her village and the island that they live on. And I'm not going to go too deep into it. But, all right, Luffy shows up late. Big surprise. Got to have the Goku effect.
Yep. Absolutely.
Then he shows up, and he's like, hey, do you want me to do my thing? And she's like, no, fuck you, dude. You don't know what the fuck's going on here. You piece of shit. Get the fuck out of here. Leave us alone. And he's like, all right, fine. That's fine. Do your thing. And then eventually some shit goes down, and then Luffy takes off his hat and puts it on Nami when she's in her deepest, darkest moment.
Yeah.
And I about fucking cried, dude.
Yeah,
I about lost my fucking mind. She's on the ground stabbing her fucking arm trying to get a tattoo off and she's fucking losing her mind, and he just boop.
And that's all you needed to almost lose your shit, dude.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know why I have not been watching this.
Yeah.
This is so good.
Yep. Yeah, so where you are in the show is where I'm at. I'm a little bit past that in the manga.
Okay.
But that's pretty much where I stopped, though. And then I was like, well, I guess I'll just watch it.
Yeah.
And now I've
Have
been
you
watching.
seen any of the final fights with Arlong Park
No.
or Arlong? Okay.
No. Nope.
I
I'm
will
like,
say there's
there's a lot of like middle parts in it where there's like they're like trying to figure out where to go. I've seen
tons
a
of
couple
story.
fights, but like
Yeah.
nothing crazy's happened yet.
Yeah. I will say there's one fucking dumb part. Not even dumb, just fucking Luffy being Luffy, where he sees a top hat on a spinner on some dude's hat, the fucking general.
Yeah.
And he's like, fuck, dude, that's a good idea. So in order to fight a bunch of people, he stomps his feet into the fucking ground, and then he spins himself up, and then he acts like a spinner on the ground, and he just fucking nails a bunch of people. And then he gets his feet stuck in the ground. He's like, I don't know what the fuck to do, guys. I'm stuck. And then Arlong just picks him up and throws him into the ocean. I was like, thank fucking God somebody's thinking here. The dude can't swim.
Yeah.
He's got his feet stuck in a concrete block straight down to the bottom of the ocean with your fucking dumbass.
Yep.
Shit's good.
Yeah, so I've only got to episode 16. They're about to do the final fight with I can't remember his fucking name, Cat Dude.
I can't. Yeah, it's got cat claws. That's
Claus.
what I know.
He's
And the
fucking lame as
hypnotized
shit,
guy.
dude. Lame as shit.
It's kind of lame.
I do like though how like when you don't know he's a bad guy, he's always pushing his glasses up with his palm, and you're like, why the fuck are you doing that, you stupid bitch? And then there's like a reason for it, you know?
Fucking good job.
Yeah,
writers,
just
dude.
little details like that.
Yeah.
I always appreciate. But yeah, I have really enjoyed watching One Piece.
Absolutely. I
And-
felt like going through Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, like
Yeah.
every main boss or kind of boss to get through, like I've already gotten through 3 and 40 episodes. I feel like I would have still been on the fucking the red fucking Rocket Army or the Red Army, whatever the fuck they're called.
Yeah, the Red Ribbon Army. the Red
Ribbon Army.
The Red Rocket Army, bro?
Dude.
What are they, a bunch of
Let me
fucking
show
furries?
you my dog dick, dude.
It's on their flag. It's just a little pink dog dick on their flag.
I'm
I
built
hate
like
that.
a Rottweiler, dude.
Oh, nah, dude. I don't like that. But yeah, watching this shit, dude, is just so... It just makes me feel like a child again. Because it's just so old, man. And it has like all that, the old shit. Like I'm watching it in a fucking 4x3 box, which is kind of neat because I haven't watched anything of that in fucking years. And then it's like that old school style animation, which is...
Yep.
It's just a whole different feel to it, and I just really like it.
Yep.
I don't know. And Luffy is... I can't wait till I get fucking like 500 episodes in and I get a Luffy tattoo because I already can feel it. I'm already
Yeah,
like,
dude.
I already love these characters like Zoro
Right.
and Luffy. Also, everybody being voiced by characters from Dragon Ball is fucking with my head.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Arlong is he's Gohan's wife's dad.
Oh, okay.
One with
Professor
Boo.
Briefs.
Sorry, I fucked it. Not him.
Wait,
there's Boo,
Gohan's
and then there's
wife's dad.
Yeah.
Oh,
So the guy who's always hanging out with Boo.
Okay, yeah. Okay. I thought I was
He
going
voices
with
Arlong.
Vegeta's wife's dad.
Sorry, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I heard him for a second and I was like, haha, that motherfucker.
yeah,
dude.
so that's Mr. Satan. You have fucking God, why can't I think of his name? Krillin. You got Krillin's voice actor
Yep.
for Usopp, right?
Yep, Usopp.
Usopp. Then you
Vegeta,
have
Zoro.
one of the voice actors that did Gohan is Luffy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She's not like the main Gohan voice actor, but
Right.
this person has done
Okay.
that. And then you have, of course, Vegeta as Zoro.
Yeah.
It's just like you hear these voices, and then you're like, dude,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm fucking home. I love this
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Like, did I just get isekai'd?
I literally got isekai'd by myself for not watching One Piece in 2003, dude. Like, what the fuck?
Shit's good.
Yeah. I really like it. I turn it on almost every night, watch like 4 or 5 episodes. It's great. All right.
Could you imagine? I can't wait to get further in, and then we get more fight scenes like the shit we saw in One Piece.
Yeah, the One Piece
Or One
Red.
Piece Red.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Well,
that
they just
shit
had a
was
fight
fucking
scene.
insane.
They just had one now, dude, that I keep seeing like fucking snippets on TikTok and shit. And the dude who did some of the animations, he put a frame in there, so they have like these impact frames where like it's just like bright colors and it's just like it's
Yeah.
almost like a transition, but to show like huge action. And in one of the impact frames, he wrote "smoking on Big Mom Pack." And I don't know for everybody that knows, but like usually when you kill somebody, you say you're smoking on said person because you put them in a pack. It's like this is the whole thing, right? So the fact that some dude was just like smoking on Big Mom Pack because Big Mom is the name of the
That's
character
fucking
they
good.
just fought, that is the craziest shit. And not a single Japanese person is gonna be like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just so crazy to me. I fucking couldn't
Oh,
believe
fuck.
it. I didn't even think it was
Show's
real
good.
at first. I seen it in TikTok and I
Yeah.
had to fucking Google it. And I Googled like that specific animator put that shit in there. And I'm like, why? And like also, who the fuck goes frame by frame to find this crazy shit?
Who fucking caught that?
Yeah, dude.
Caught that?
Oh, that's crazy. Rolox in chat asks, is it worth catching up on One Piece in 2023? I don't fucking know, man. If you got the time, I'm doing it. But I literally just turn it on while I'm like fucking farming in Diablo or trying to,
absolutely.
or if I'm drawing, I just have it up. Like I'm not like sitting down and watching it like only. You know what I'm saying? But
I compare this to a podcast because it's something you can do while doing something else.
yeah.
It's great in that sense.
Yeah. But so far I've had nothing but fun watching it. It like you have to go into it knowing that it's old. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
there is a lot of fucking old tropes in it, you
Yep.
know, it's some of it's drawn out like, but I mean that's like think about old school Dragon Ball, like it's the same fucking shit,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So if you go in with that and you just try to have a good time, I think it's very fun so far.
I think that's one of the biggest reasons why I love it so much. It's because you started me on Dragon Ball,
Yeah.
and then straight into Dragon Ball Z.
Yep.
So I feel like I've went back to where my roots were.
Yeah.
And it just feels so right.
Yeah, because you
This
were
is
asking,
so good.
you were like, what should I start? Should I start with Dragon Ball Z? I was like, dude, start with Dragon Ball because that
Hell
shit
yeah.
is just a fun little adventure. And then Dragon Ball Z is like a monster of the month or year type thing, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, it's just a fun adventure so far.
It feels good. It's
Yeah.
worth the watch as far as I've seen. I would imagine that the end of season 1, I think it's like 60 or 63 episodes, like from 45 to the end. I think it's going to be a little dull, but I'm ready for it.
All right, talk to me about Golden Kamui.
Golden Kamui. All right. So let's see. So Sugimoto is our main character, and he's being pursued with this little bitch from a village by the 7th Division. Everybody apparently like got out of the fucking army and was like immediately, I'm a fucking gold digger, I guess. I'm gonna go pan for gold in a river, and this is my life now. So more and more is coming out about people figuring that they have to catch all the prisoners in order to find the map to the gold that's hidden somewhere in the mountains. So the 7th Division is on it. They're trying to get him, and the girl and him, they split up. She goes running away. She runs up a tree. She gets caught. Not a big deal. She's like, hey, here's the shit. Get the fuck away from me. No big deal. And he's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you, bitch. You making me chase you up this fucking mountain? And then apparently there is this fucking like white dire wolf that she helped raise when she was a kid, and she thought that she was gonna like keep it and they're gonna be friends forever. And this dire wolf was like, I gotta fucking go, bro. I'm a wolf, and took off on her.
I'm a wolf. I'm an animal. We shouldn't even be hanging out. Honestly, like I might eat you. Like I gotta
Right?
bounce.
Smell blood once, you're dead.
Yeah, it's over, dude.
So this wolf then comes out of the fucking woods and tears this motherfucker up, murders him. So she's alive, and she heads back to find Sugimoto then. And he's got like 6 or 7 people chasing him, and he gets to a bear's den, like a cave, and he's like, throws his hands up in the air, and he's like, "I am the immortal Sugimoto!" And then he dives headfirst into this fucking bear's den. And I don't know if this is true. I don't know. I gotta fucking Google it before I catch myself out there in the middle of the fucking woods and I see one, and the safest thing I think is what he did. So apparently, you are less likely to die from a bear that's inside of its own den. So if you jump in the den, you're less likely to be fought because it's not defending its area. You're already in it. So you could just like be like, "I'm a fucking bear, dude."
Listen, let me take my shirt off. I'm a fucking bear, dude.
Right. So how much of this is true or not? I don't know.
Maybe there's like some science.
Head first.
Maybe there's some science. Maybe a bear is like, the only thing in my house is bears. You know?
Right.
And so, like, if you see any other thing in your house, it's a bear.
It's a bear, dude.
Maybe that's how their brain works.
It could be.
Yeah.
So he jumps in, and then the bear freaks out, and the bear runs out of the den.
Oh.
Because it doesn't fight inside of its own den. So it runs out, and it's a giant fucking grizzly bear, and it just mauls everybody out there. So it fucking kills everybody.
Okay.
They do end up killing the big bear. So now he comes out of the fucking den, and he's got this little baby bear, and he's like, "What the fuck do I do now?" And he's like, "It's so fucking cute though." And she's like, "You know you can't keep that, right?" And he's like, "But why? It's so cute."
It's my bear.
So, this is my bear, dude.
I killed its fucking mom. I'm new bear mom.
I jumped inside. She got scared and ran away and died. It's my house.
This is the bear's den, and I'm in it. Therefore, I am bear. What? Like, what don't you get, dude?
Right. So there's this thing where her village would go out and it'd be like, okay, you know, they hunt bears and animals and shit. And she's like, well, we'll just bring the bear cub back to our village because when we kill a mom, we don't just go and off the fucking baby because how would the fucking world work then? So she's like, we would actually raise them until they were old enough to fend for themselves and we would release them. So that way we could try and kill them later. I would imagine that's the idea. So they take it back to her village, and we get a little like backstory about who she is and why she's out there. And grandma is instantly like, they don't speak the same language, but she's 100% like, "Sir, you're gonna marry my daughter." And he's like, "Ha ha 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 ha! This is good food. Thanks for feeding me." And she's like, "Yeah, take her." And I was like, "Fucking
take her, dude."
She is young.
Oh no, BJ.
Yes.
I hate anime, dude.
I'm sorry.
God, I just can't have one anime that I like where somebody's not trying to fuck a kid, dude. God.
Nope, she's definitely a kid. She's living on the island where it's okay to be 13, I guess.
Whatever.
Then there is one fun part in there as well, is that apparently all of the kids are named after just horrendous shit. In order for like the sick demon or whatever, the sickness god, aren't attracted to those kids to kill them off with the plague and shit. So her name is like fucking shitmouth or something. Like this isn't 100% exactly what they said. But then like brothers like shit stain. Some crazy ass shit that they're like made up. He's like, "What the fuck is happening?" They're like, "Oh yeah, you don't get a real name until you're 14.
Yeah, otherwise you're gonna die. So listen, go grab cum sock and then go get some fucking water out of the fucking well, dude.
Shit was funny.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
In the end, our dude Sugimoto, he ends up going into town because he's like, this is too dangerous to keep her around. So he goes into town by himself. He gets captured. That's kind of where we're at right now.
Okay.
It's okay. I wouldn't say it's a great show. I'm not seeing anything that's like extra special. So I may hop off of it. I don't know. Not quite feeling it.
I mean, if you hop off that and you keep watching Relania, I just don't know what to do with you. You know, like you're just fucking lost to me.
But Relania is only it's a 3 second part of this podcast.
Right. You're just
that I
like,
spent
yeah, I watched
26
it.
minutes watching.
There's a handkerchief monster.
Fucking bad.
Bad, dude. Still bad. All right, let's talk about one of the new ones. We both watched the newest isekai on the block, Reborn as a Vending Machine. I Now Wander the Dungeon. Oh, what's that about? Might you ask? Yup. It's what you think. It's a person who got killed and is now a fucking vending machine in a different world.
Yeah, the whole synopsis is right there in the fucking title.
Yep. Oh, how can they do that? What's the show? Literally just think about it and that's the show, dude. He's just a fucking vending machine and he can't even talk to people. So, like, oh, dude. Do you know what the worst part is, PJ? I had a good time watching this. I had a lot of fun watching this because it's so fucking stupid that I was like, I'm going to keep going, bro. I'm going to keep watching this show.
Oh, fuck. Were you getting the vibes of Cooking in Another World? Campfire cooking? Yeah.
Yes.
I hate it.
It was just fucking stupid and fun, and then a big tittied waifu came up and was buying shit, and I'm like...
picked him up and took him away.
And then lifted him. Dude.
Yeah, they didn't even talk about it.
Yeah.
But, like, pick me up.
Pick me up, dude.
The way he fucking dies in the beginning is so fucking dumb. So he's on a scooter. He is following a pickup truck with a vending machine in the back. He starts to see the ratchet straps come loose, and he panics. He's like, I'm going to save you, vending machine. And he speeds up on his little scooter. And as he does that, they come to a corner. The vending machine flies out of the back of the truck, and he goes straight over the guardrail down into the fucking valley with the fucking vending machine.
Because
this guy
is obsessed
comes
with
on
them.
vending machines on his free time.
Yeah, he's just walking around busting on vending machines.
It's like... He's literally sticking his dick in the coin return.
Pretty much. But yeah, it's just isekai where dude is a vending machine, man. He gets like, they have the whole isekai thing where he can see like his stats and shit. And then like in his computer vending machine brain, he can like change the prices on stuff. He can change the items he sells. He gets a blessing from a god, and then like all of this stuff though is limited to what he can do based on the amount of money that is put into him. So like he starts off with what, like 1,000 points?
Yeah.
Right?
Yep, 1,000 points.
Yeah, and then every time he does something, if he changes his stock out, it costs points. If he wants to reduce the price or increase the price, it costs points. Him being on and alive costs points. So like a major part of the first episode is him like, I got like a month to live. And that's if I don't use any points.
Yeah, it's like 1 point an hour.
1 point an hour, yeah. And then these frog people fucking run at him and beat the shit out of him. And like every time they hit him, it takes life points away from him, which just are his points.
Yeah.
So it's so goofy and so like just out of this world, like insane plot wise. That it kind of works. And I had a really good time on the first episode.
I can't imagine they're not going to allow him to talk at all.
Right.
But it would be so fucking gangster of them to never let him actually talk, and all of us keep fucking watching it like dummies.
Yeah. Yeah, so like the vending machine can say like phrases, right? Like, welcome to the shop. Thank you for buying the shit. Too bad you didn't win the prize and shit like that. So like eventually a girl stumbles upon him, buys some shit, sees that the vending machine can speak. She's like, what the fuck is this thing? Because it's in a fantasy world. They don't have fucking vending machines. So like it's a very funny thing. And then they figure out that the vending machine is sentient, but it can only say 4 phrases. And so it's like a yes or no conversation every time. And it's really goofy, man. If you watch isekais, you've probably already watched this because you're a fucking psychotic person.
Yep.
If you don't watch isekais, this one is funny. Usually
is
though,
that us?
That is us. No, it's not.
Because we've already watched it.
We watched Cheat Skill. We watched Cheat Skill in Another World, and that fucking was trash, and we both dropped it.
It did, yeah.
So
I think you stayed longer than I did on that one.
no, we went the same amount.
I don't know.
Because remember, I went to the mall
Oh,
episode. So
yep.
I watched
And
that
then you
before
got
you,
out.
and then I'm like, I'm done. And then you watched it, and you're like, you're right, this is dog shit. And then
This
you
is
did.
bad.
Yeah, it was bad. Cheat Skill in Another World, that fucking sucked.
Oh, that was really bad.
So here's my thing, right? Isekais, in my mind, famously known for having a good first few episodes, and then they turn to dog shit. Unless it's a good isekai, like Cooking in Another World, that is just fun throughout the whole thing. I really hope this is fun throughout the whole thing, but we'll see. Strong first episode.
Strong first episode. And the boob squish. You're like fighting and fucking. People are fighting it, and there's boobs. Like I'm full in.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Dude.
Pick me up, baby.
Yeah, the things beating the shit out of him. It's funny because he gets like, the barrier skill, but then they just keep hitting him because it's like mindless frog monsters. But
Yeah.
it's funny. I like the show so far.
Yeah.
I hope it stays good. Let's do Hell's Paradise. This just finished.
Mm-hmm.
And this show is fucking incredible.
Yep, this show is fucking amazing. And I don't want to go too quick into it, but the fucking plot twist in the end.
Yeah, the very end.
Job well done.
It's something I never would have thought of.
Never would have saw it. I didn't see it coming at all.
Yeah, and then
And
the
it
way
makes so much sense.
the way they explain it too makes you like it. Like it's not just like this happened. For like no fucking reason. Like you have a very realistic thing that could have technically happened, which is really cool. And I never seen it coming ever.
Executed very well.
Yeah.
Big another twist for everybody. I mean, this isn't that big of a deal. The elixir, it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
They
get told it doesn't exist.
It's real and it's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. It's real, but it's not real because any person who's drank it so far has just turned into a fucking plant.
You just turn into a flower.
You just turn into a flower.
Yeah. It's hard to talk about everything that happened in the last two episodes without just spoiling the very end.
Right.
But
yes.
the fight that happened on episode the last two, amazing.
Yeah.
I think every fight in this show is really, really good. Like this is like a peak shonen. Like this first season is phenomenal, dude. It introduces this like crazy weird fucking world, and then you get these super fucking weird. Like I've never seen this shit in any other anime. Like the gods that can just like fucking shift what gender they are, dude.
Yeah. I'm so into that.
Just because they can. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. They're like they haven't given us a real like functional reason why. They're just like, yeah, now I have tits.
No, they give you a reason why. They give you a reason why. Yeah, they say
Was
that.
I boob fucking blind?
You might have been tit blind.
I just couldn't hear anymore.
They said so. Like when they were talking about, it's when Gabimaru was fighting those two dudes.
Yep.
And they're like, we're gonna fuck that girl because it makes our tan stronger. Fuck. And then they said the gods don't have to fuck because they are both genders already. So the yin and yang is already there inside of their body.
They started talking about fucking her, and I was like, instantly stop listening.
Yeah, it was rough.
Like,
but did you see?
Fuck these motherfuckers up. Dude.
When Gabimaru got so mad about them trying to fuck her, I'm like, this is how I feel in like every fucking anime. Because you always do this shit. At least here in this anime, when they say it, everybody else in the show is mad. Also.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Thank you for acknowledging and fucking saying no.
Yeah. Thank you for saying this is an issue and you need to get your fucking head knocked off. You know?
You know what's also fucking crazy is the fact that Gabimaru wasn't even in these two episodes.
Yeah, and it was still really good.
Still this good?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You want to know why?
Like, that never happens.
Because good character writing. I don't only care about the main character. I really like the fucking blind dude and the little kid.
Yeah.
I like I like Shiro's fucking insane story about how he's never been free and that's why he respects this fucking criminal. It's just good writing.
It's just fucking, if I could give them a pat on the back, I would, because this show is just, it's already been approved for season 2. Season 2 is coming.
Yeah, I don't see why.
I didn't even see episode 13. They were like, and approved.
Yep.
Because we're like, fuck yeah, dude.
They just smashed that approve button, dude. They were hitting it like in preparation. You know what I'm saying? Like, when can it go live?
Right. Hell yeah. Oh, this shit is really good for
it's
shonen
really good.
people. Get at it.
I'd almost say even not shonen. I think the characters are just so cool. Like, they're just, it's just good. It's just good storytelling.
This is everything I was hoping Revenger would have been.
Yeah. Yup. And Revenger was
a fucking
dog shit
show.
Isn't it crazy how, like, our dumb anime man brain is just fighting and fucking, and you can still mess that up?
You can still mess it up. Yeah. Except episode 7 of Revenger. Everybody should watch that one. There's a bunch of monks that start fucking nun dudes.
I forgot about that.
That's it.
I'd never even watched it, bro. Maybe
that's
next,
all you need to watch.
Maybe next Mainline, I'll fucking only watch episode 7. I'll just watch that one and be like, yeah, dude, episode 7, dope is dope.
Shit goes hard.
Bunch of monks,
literally
fucking nuns, you know. Yeah, Hell's Paradise though, it's over. I'd highly recommend it. I think it's fucking great. I really want to do a podcast on it. Yeah, like I want to deep dive each episode. I think it'd be a lot of fun, and I know the boys would fucking cum their pants over it.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, talk to me about Sabikui Bisco.
Oh, okay. You know, the ending of this first season was so bad, I didn't write any notes.
Okay, it was that bad?
4 episodes deep of just garbage.
Okay.
So they try to force a connection between Bisco and Milo, and it doesn't work. It doesn't make sense. You think that Milo might want to suck fucking Bisco's dick, but it's not. It's supposed to be this brotherly love thing, but it's super weird. And then we find out the bad guy, who the real bad guy is, and he has been producing rust in order to, like, fuck up the civilians so that way he can control them as a population.
Okay.
And then he wants them to make an antidote for it so then he can sell the antidote to the people to make a bunch of money. It's fucking capitalism is all it is.
Yeah, I mean, we literally just seen that too in Redo of Healer. Which is it's crazy that you just said that because you were explaining it. I'm like, is he talking about Redo? Because I swear to God, it's the same exact thing, dude.
Same plot line, except this is 5 episodes long instead of just an episode. It's fucking dumb. They fight up against the bad guy, and then Bisco and the main boss, they fall into like this nuclear power plant sort of fucking building, and they both melt into the rust thing. And for whatever reason, Bisco survives like for 5 whole minutes, and they have this huge heart-to-heart that means absolutely fucking nothing. Just a pointless conversation of shit about how much they love each other. And then in the end, right before he dies, he's like, you know what will keep me living forever is you smiling. And I was like, what the fuck am I watching? This is the dumbest fucking shit. So he's dead, but he's not. This giant fucking rust monster comes out of the ground, out of this fucking building. And it's the big bad guy has now transformed into a 300-foot fucking rust cannon that can walk around like God fucking Zilla and shoot rust out of its fucking mouth.
Okay,
so Milo,
I'm starting to win me over. Okay.
Yeah. So for whatever, then Milo decides he's gonna fight it, which then obviously he gets his shit stomped up to a point where then Bisco is alive and inside of the giant mecha fucking rust cannon.
Okay.
And then he comes out as a superhero. And now Milo's fucking older sister is kissing him and they're in love. Nothing made sense going through the last 4 episodes. It was a waste of my time. It was weird in the beginning. And I was like, all right, I can still be about this. And then it just fucking went off the rails.
It sounded like you just went through
12.
like 4 different anime.
Yeah. And they tried so fucking hard to get you to love these characters without any reason at all, outside of them just spitting words back and forth. Like, it's fucking weird. They've been so distant, and they've just been, like, using each other that, like, it didn't make sense why they would love each other now.
Yeah.
As human beings. I don't know.
Wasn't
If you're watching it, just stop watching it.
just drop it.
Drop it.
Easy drop.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that kind of sucks because the premise you said sounded fucking weird and interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, the like weird car animal things and the fucking like hippos with fucking giant
mushrooms and
turds
shit
on the back of them.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, it was cool. Then it got super dumb. Really quickly.
All right. Another new shit. We watched Undead Murder Farce episode 1. I only picked it because it was just new. I had no idea what this was. But watching this first episode, dude, I'm fucking in, bro. I am ready to see what the fuck is happening. Like, yeah, you go ahead.
What was really going on?
Yeah.
So we follow a guy who's a half Oni, who initially gets by battling the last surviving monsters after what was known as the Great Purge. So he just pretty much lives in an underground fucking circus, pretty much, where people come to see him murder monsters.
Yeah.
And then he gets approached by this bitch who's carrying around a bird cage, and she's like, listen, dude, I know you. I know who you are. I know what you're doing. But hey, can you kill this fucking head I got in a bird cage? Because she's been alive for a long time, and she's really sad.
The head tells him to kill her.
The head, yes.
The maid doesn't say anything.
Oh, it took me too long to figure that out.
Yeah. Yeah, the maid didn't say shit until like the last couple minutes of the episode. But yeah, like it's like a weird alternate universe of like what Japan was like. What year was it? It was like 1856 or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought it was like the late 1800s is,
Yeah.
There's a lot of the drawings and everything, the illustrations, they do a good job at capturing it, in my opinion.
Yeah, and they do like this thing where they kind of explain what the world was. They're like, it's just a different timeline. Yeah. There was a shit ton of monsters everywhere, and then the world came together and killed them all from the purge, but there's still some that linger. So there's this dude that just works at this circus, but like in a fight ring where he fights these monsters and kills them.
Yeah.
And I guess the only way to kill the monsters is to have Oni. Is that it? You have to have like you have to be like kind of a monster.
Yeah. And like his explanation of like they're like, hey, so that he's told the more he uses his powers as an Oni, the faster he's gonna go in completely berserk and go insane. And the Oni takes over his body and just goes fucking nuts. And he's like, yeah, why do you think I want there to be a crowd?
Yeah.
Because when it happens, I want to go on a rampage and kill everybody.
It's fucking sick. He's like, these motherfuckers sit and watch me murder shit and want me to die. He's like, they are all scumbags, dude. When I go Oni mode and my demon swallows me, I want to fucking kill them all.
Everybody's dying.
Yeah.
So that part was pretty dope.
Yeah. Yeah, like PJ said, he gets approached after one of his fights. He's just getting some beer. Maid shows up. You think the maid's like doing some weird ventriloquist shit because her mouth's not moving, but a voice is happening, and it turns out this bitch just has a birdcage with a head in it. Yeah. And then the head's like, I want you to kill me, because she's like an immortal. Yeah. And the only person that can kill an immortal is an Oni. And the dude's like, yeah, he's like, I've been trying to die, but I'll help you because the guy that turned me into this half Oni, half human is the person that cut your fucking head off and stole your body.
Yeah.
So instead of killing her, they're going to go on, like, you know, the quest to get her body back and for him to take revenge on the person that did all this shit. So it's a very basic plot, but also like deep, because like the world is really weird. And like we have so many questions on why is this bitch immortal? Who's this dude that turned this guy into an Oni demon? How did he do that? There's a lot of questions, but it seems neat.
Yeah, I was praying to my Lord and Savior, the God of degeneracy, that when he picked up her head and she's like, listen, in order for you to like live longer and to not have the effects of the Oni, you have to get part of my body in you.
Yeah.
So the first thing that came to my head, they like whip her out and she's got this long hair. I was like, she's gonna make him eat fucking hair.
Yeah, dude, they're gonna fucking do a My Hero Academia on us. Eat this bitch's hair. We've already done it.
Nope. You can either suck the fucking shit out of my nostrils, or you can have some of my saliva. Which way do you want? And he was like, saliva, of course. He picks up her head, puts it above his shoulders, and I thought she was gonna just spit a fucking goober into his mouth.
Yeah, dude.
And I was like, yeah, dude.
If he just opened his shit.
Yeah, they kiss.
Yeah, they do it. They do a kiss.
Still okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it so far though. Like, it's only one episode, and you know, it could turn to shit really quickly, but I think the art style is really, really fucking good.
It's really, really cool. Really cool. I will say that I did do a little reading up on this, and we do need to be careful because people were like, hey, episode 1, it's pretty fucking cool, right? But here's the thing, is that the books, they're really just like, they're just solving mysteries together. So I don't, like, I'm okay with them solving mysteries as long as it ends in a battle for him to fucking murder it, right? That's the only thing.
Right.
But if it turns into like this, you know, Benedict Cumberbatch plays
Sherlock,
fucking whatever his name is.
Yeah, some Sherlock
If it just
Holmes
turns
shit.
into that for some like supernatural shit, I could see myself getting bored pretty quick.
Yeah.
So I hope episode 1 carries through, but I'm gonna keep my fucking expectations grounded for now.
Yeah. Yeah, it depends on how they do like a mystery type plot line. But it could be cool still, but we'll see. I don't have faith in anime until it's just good. Like, you have to be presently good, and I'm currently watching you be good in order for me to think that you're gonna be good.
Right.
Because I've watched a lot of shit that I've been like, this is really cool, and then like 2 episodes later, I'm like, this is fucking garbage, dude.
Yeah. You got me on the first 3.
You got me on the first couple.
Yeah. Then I end up watching it all.
And yeah,
fucking
and then
Avenger
you fucking
got me.
Yeah, you're a piece of shit too, dude. But yeah, that's Undead Murder Farce. Pretty weird shit. Pretty fucking weird. All right, and that's all. That's all we got.
That's it.
I will one more thing I got. I read the first volume of Berserk, and I really liked it, which is no surprise to anybody because it's like universally very well received. It is extremely adult themed. Like, you might like it because it's literally just fighting and fucking the book.
I'm into it.
The number 1 page that you read is him fucking this girl, and then she turns into a demon and he kills it. Like, there is no more definitive fighting and fucking ever.
Yeah.
And that's page 1. He's balls deep in this girl and her tits are everywhere. And then she's like, she like wraps her legs around him. She's like, now I got you. And he's like, no, you don't. And then he has a fucking sword longer than his body and he cuts its head off. It's just cool, dude.
Yeah. He's still balls deep and she's got no head?
No head. Well, it turns into like not a lady anymore. It turns into a full-on like nasty demon. And he's just butt naked.
Hell yeah.
Just hit his vinegar strokes and then cuts its head off. I'm like, dude, this is good. But yeah, I finished the first book. Fucking love it. I gotta buy the second one. But I don't know when that's gonna be. I just thought I'd put it out there.
Yeah.
I do read sometimes. But yeah, Berserk's dope. And that's it. We did it. We gave you guys our, we spit in your mouth with our opinions, if you will.
Yeah.
We held your fucking head in the air with no body, and then we looked up, and then we spit in your mouth.
I'm so into it.
Yeah, so that's it. That's it for the ATH Mainline. We'll catch you guys in 2 weeks with a whole bunch more shit we've watched. Maybe we'll hate the stuff we talked about. We probably will.
Yeah, there's always a good chance.
It's always a high chance. So stay dope. We love you guys. Boom. You know what we didn't do, PJ, for this episode?
Riverside?
We didn't do Riverside.
Yeah, I put it in the Mainline watch list after you started, and I was like, nah, I'm not going to stop him.
Yeah.
I just put in there Riverside ?
Oh, I didn't even see it. Oh, whatever. I can just rip the audio. There was a section, and there was a point, though, where you were, like, talking, and then your shit just stopped.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. For, like, 5 seconds. I was like, he just fucking died.
Oh, no.
But luckily, it came back, and you were fine the rest of the way.
Gucci Gucci.
Dude, it's so hot
This
in
is
here.
this is the free show.
The what?
This is the free show. You know, this is the passion show.
Yeah, this is
the main.
The passion show. Oh fuck.
Oh, have fun writing 6 episodes of rape.
Yep. Rape and child grooming. It's like this dude, the dude who wrote this show only has one speed, because this is the guy who wrote Assassin Aristocrat, and that show is just rape and grooming, and then this show is just rape and grooming.
Yeah.
I don't know. And dude, I got homework for you before tomorrow. Go read some of the comments on 9 Anime about that show, about Redo of Healer.
I already have.
It's unbelievable, dude.
It is the most insane takes I have ever heard.
And those people are just out there living.
Yeah.
Like, they're just walking around.
You have an IP address. I hope you have a fucking, what is it called? A VPN. Because, bro, they can just follow you to who you are.
Yeah.
They can just figure it out. You fucking maniacs, dude.
Maniacs, bro. All right, I don't want to burn too much content.
Fuck.
We'll talk about that tomorrow, but...
Yeah. I still got to go watch the last episode.
The thought of rewatching it all again hurts my entire body. Because I have to rewatch it to write it.
You said you could write next week.
You are writing the next one.
No, Justin's writing it. Fuck you guys.
You were gone for 2 weeks. It's your turn.
Justin has not written a fucking podcast in 9 weeks, that cocksucker.
Has he really not?
Yeah.
Oh, we're making
and
Justin
Harris
do
did
it.
Ranking of Kings.
Yeah.
And then you guys did Demon Slayer. And then you're doing the whatchamacallit. So if he doesn't do next week and somebody else does, that's 8 in a row.
Fucking part-timer, dude.
Fucking piece of shit.
Sick of his shit. All right, people watching everywhere, Kick, Twitch, YouTube, we love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back tomorrow watching the first 6 episodes of Redo of Healer. So if you want to join in on the conversation, don't watch it because it's fucking garbage. So we'll see y'all tomorrow.